we're going to make the famous Polish sauerkraut salad. This is something I grew up with, and I don't even know if I invented this recipe or if it's been passed through generations. I don't know. We just use a lot of sauerkraut in Poland. So I used Babi's. This is a nice reputable brand locally. You can buy it usually in a fridge section in any health food store. So what we did is we don't rinse it, but drain it. So you can reserve the liquid. Actually, let me show how much liquid we produce. In one jar, look at this. This is all the liquid from this jar. So you can actually drink it. It's great for ulceration, gastritis. It's very salty though. And you can use it for soup. There's a lot of good bacteria. So I chopped it a little bit. If the cabbage is really long, you can chop it a little bit in bite sizes, so it's easy. See, all things. So basically, it was very hard for me to create a recipe with exact amounts. We need carrots, we need apples, and we need onion. So what I already did, I chopped onion. The smaller the better. The tiny little pieces, you don't want them to be too large. So what I'm going to do is, I used to actually chop it equally small because I like to chop it, but for the convenience of it, I'll show you, we're going to just use the food processor. So basically, I never know the amounts. I just mix things together and keep tasting them. That's the easiest way to do it. So this is one large onion. I don't want to overpower it, so I'm just going to do like 2/3 of it. And I'm going to always taste again and again. We're going to put these through food processor now, so it's going to take you next to no time. I used to grate and I hated it. One of the few things I hated. Okay. All right. There you go. The beautiful thing about this recipe is that you marinate the whole thing in olive oil. You want to drizzle the olive oil at the end and do it pretty liberally, so the whole recipe glistens. Let me see here. I'm gonna have a little bit of sweetness from the carrot, a little bit of crunch and spice from the onion, not too much, and then the sweetness and sourness from the apple, also a crunch. So what you're going to notice is that when you add olive oil also, the carrots will become really bright orange. Okay, look at this. I'm not going to tell you how much. I think the more is better. And if you put it in the fridge, every day it tastes better. And every day when I open it, I might still drizzle it a little bit with olive oil. It starts glistening, which is very good. Okay, a little bit more. And then I'm going to grate some apples. I don't know if I'm going to add all the carrots. Let me put them here. And then you can use them for something else later. We don't need them here. Okay. So next thing we do is the apples. Okay, let's get the apples. We don't know how much. We're going to taste it. Here, doesn't matter, things are flying. Okay. It's nice to have a garbage can, bowl. That's not my idea, I stole it. But it's really helpful in the kitchen. The bigger the bowl, the better, because then you don't have to empty it as you cook. I kept the skins on In a green drink, I keep the skins of apples and pears on. I keep the skins of apples on as well. And we're gonna taste it. That's all we have to do. All right, let's see. So it's gonna be a pleasant surprise. It's gonna taste very different from the traditional sauerkraut. A lot of onion, so I'm gonna add more of this. The onion is a little bit bitter, so I'm actually gonna finish up those apples. Let's see again. It should be sweet, so you want to make sure you have enough apples. Here. Try again. Perfect. Now, in every household in Poland, there's a different tradition of sauerkraut. And I remember a good friend of mine from Poland says, well, where's the parsley? It's like, what do you mean, where's the parsley? You're missing the parsley. A little bit more. So I said, okay. So when I started to make this sauerkraut salad, I started to have 2 batches. Half of it I would make with parsley and half I would make without. So let's say, I'll show you what it would look like. Basically, you can make a whole batch with parsley. It's going to have that nice irony, earthy flavor. And it's going to look so beautiful. Look at that. Bright green, bright orange, delicious. So the flavor is definitely different. Okay, we're done. We're ready to go.